They cleaned up this place pretty quickly.
Emil, Tenebrae said that memories can lie, and I agree with him.
Marta.
We all have a couple of misconceptions, or things we've convinced ourselves happened a certain way when they actually didn't. Memory isn't an exact science, but it's something we depend on. I mean, what else can we turn to in the end? But that doesn't mean that the journey you and I have shared so far is a lie. There's nothing false about it. I'm not sure the best way to say this, but the Emil I know is really Emil.
Thanks, Marta.
Everyone listen to Marta right there. Nostalgia will destroy you. Let it go. Don't listen to it. It's all but a lie.
Commander Brute's condition is still serious. Try to keep your conversation brief.
Uncle Fool, get out the way.
Your name is Emil, correct? I'd like to thank you for saving my daughter.
It's fine. I'm sorry for what we did to you.
You needn't apologize. It's thanks to you I came back to my senses.
There was something you wanted to see me about?
I hear that you are close to Richter. I know I've done many terrible things, but allow me to give you one warning. The one who fashioned the Vanguard into the militant organization it is now was him. Do not trust Richter.
But...
I'm not saying this as an excuse for what I've done. I have a deep hatred for Tether Allah and the Church of Martel. I founded the Vanguard for my own reasons. But if it wasn't for Richter, the Vanguard would have never attained the sort of power it now wields. His words had a strange quality to them, a strong pull that I couldn't resist.
a strong pull.
I've ordered the surviving Vanguard members to lay down their arms. I'm sure most will follow my orders. But there are many others still loyal to Richter. They may regroup and thrust our world into chaos once again.
Marta, do you know where Richter went?
Regal and the others are trying to find out now.
After all I've done, I have no right to ask you this. But I want you to stop Richter. You bested me even while I was using the power of Solemn's core. I know you can do it.
But I might be the one who's going to destroy the world.
I'm afraid I must ask you to let Commander Brute rest now.
I'm counting on you.
There you are.
What is it, Presea?
We know where Richter went. Regal's waiting in the rooftop garden at Lezareno headquarters. Let's go.
Tell him to come over here, or just call us on the telephone or something. Oh, y'all got those. My goodness. Just... No, you're wasting everybody's time. Sending messengers like this.
Daddy looked like he used to.
He's been freed from the effects of the core. I'm happy for you.
Yeah. His wounds will need time to heal, but the doctor says he's making a strong recovery.
Take good care of him.
I will. I've been thinking. After our journey's over and Daddy's well again, I want to help him make up for what he's done.
You really love him, don't you?
Of course.
Help him make up for what he's done. That means chopping off his head. I guess we're in a good spot.
First Dex and now Commander Brute. The effects of the cores are more dangerous than I thought.
But I can't imagine Persea would change that much from how she is now.
No, me neither.
Really? Many people tell me I've changed a lot from how I used to be.
You have?
Like how?
Well, I didn't speak as much, and I didn't show any emotion. I also laugh more than I did before, and I have more of an appetite. But I've been told my original personality, before everything happened, was more bright and cheery than now.
Huh?
Meanwhile, Lloyd is still wielding the light core.
Lloyd!
Hey, Emil. We found Richter.
It appears he went to an old ruin known as the Otherworldly Gate.
Why would he go there?
That is where the Ginnungagap is located.
The legendary rift between worlds.
The Ginnungagap connects this world and Nibelheim, the demonic realm. It is where Lord Ratatosk created the door which he guarded, and the very spot where Aster was killed.
Richter might be using the Ginnungagap to get new powers from the demons.
Demons? What do you mean?
Richter's been making pacts with the demons of Nibelheim in exchange for their power.
Can he really do that?
He used that power to attack us. The only way he could have done that is if he'd already made a pact with them.
That's ridiculous. The demons of Nibelheim would not give their power without receiving something in return. Wait. If Richter seeks the death of Lord Ratatosk, that would be in their interest.
What do you mean?
The Ginnungagap is protected by Lord Ratatosk's existence. So long as Lord Ratatosk is alive, the demons are unable to open the gate.
So Richter's borrowing the power of the demons in exchange for killing Emil.
Am I really Ratatosk? I still can't believe it.
It's only natural that it wouldn't seem real to you. Your current personality is a fabrication put together by Lord Ratatosk. Lord Ratatosk's own memories are kept by the side all of you know as his Ratatosk mode.
Don't call him a fabrication!
I know it's hard to accept, Marta, but what Tenebrae is saying is most likely correct.
Rain has thought from the very beginning that Emil's personality was established to protect another identity within himself.
So you think Emil isn't real either?
No. I think both of his personalities are as much Emil's as they are Ratatosk's.
I can't believe this.
I know this is difficult for you, and it'll take some time for you to sort out.
Go ahead. Run away.
So I'm Ratatosk?
I think I can shed some light on Emil's questions.
What do you mean?
I've made a pact, so I can't say anything about it for the time being. But I can take you to someone who can.
Please, take me to him.
Who said it was a him?
I'd like to know too, and maybe whoever it is can tell us something about what you've been doing all this time, Lloyd.
Come to the World Tree. The tree's guardian will tell you what you need to know. I'll wait for you there.
Lloyd, wait!
So, Emil, what will you do? Are you gonna go there?
Yes. Of course I'm still worried about Richter. But first, I need to find out who I am.
You're taking me with you, right?
No, you can get this stepping. You don't actually have Ratatosk's core in your head, so you're not important anymore.
Why do you want to come? I might actually be Ratatosk. I might be trying to destroy the world.
I don't care about that. I've traveled with you all this time, and I know you're not that sort of person.
We all know that, right, guys?
Thanks, everyone.
Ah, 100 is the max.
The World Tree is the mana-producing tree that was born after the giant Carlon tree withered, correct? What is its name?
Well, that came out of the blue. Who cares? It's just a name, right?
If it has a name, I've never heard of it.
I'd like nothing more than to answer all your questions, Marta, my dear.
Zelos.
Don't worry, Presea. I won't break my promise to Martel.
Your promise to Martel? As in Martel the goddess?
Well, yeah, that's the one.
You met with Martel? That's incredible. I guess you really are the chosen of the church.
Martel helped us out quite a bit during our last journey.
No way! You actually got to meet a goddess?
Okay, one at a time. Settle down now.
What a clever way to change the subject.
I wonder what the guardian of the world tree is like. What will we do if he's mean and scary? Come on, Colette, don't start. You're gonna make me all nervous.
I, for one, hope the guardian is a beautiful maiden. Come to think of it, I won't accept anything less.
At least you are consistent, chosen one.
Come on, rather than some buff axe-wielding dude, wouldn't you rather have a hottie guardian with a killer bod? I mean, I'd take an elegant petite guardian too, of course.
I hope the guardian has paw pads.
Yes, I concur.
Remember, we are speaking of the guardian of the world tree. It's probably something akin to a centurion, filled with knowledge of the ancient world.
A creature like me? Then that would mean...
The guardian's really old.
So, to sum up, the guardian is a wise old lady with a killer body and paw pads.
I really hope not.
If I remember correctly, this meeting at the World Tree is going to bring me a lot of joy. I probably won't show it on my face or anything like that, but entirely possible that I'll be filled with joy. You look like a new person. I should probably... I should check. I mean, well, how much left is in this game? We're in chapter 8. There are 9 chapters. That other enemy is really not going to make much of a difference here. I'm gonna get rid of Necro. Like Lando or Eppa. Be kind of cool. They're identical except for Lando has more art defense. Have no bugs. The Haboob is level 50, which saves a lot of time. I did want one of those guys. Somebody who can attack, like, low-profile enemies would definitely be helpful. I don't think I have any Earth dudes. Alright, let's bring in the Leno. Alright, Necro. Can't feed you sashimi, but I can give you a burrito. What am I going to eat today? When it has reached its maximum growth, if it does not evolve here, its evolution and growth will stop. If you want it to keep growing, like something other than don't evolve. Okay, the thing is if I... Oh, maybe that's what I do. Yeah. Did I save? Did I save before coming up here? I don't think I risk it. Aw, man. Why don't you like anything? Maybe I need to just change the person? This is not working. I don't think I did. Yeah. Feeling that's the case as well. Alright, we're gonna test this on Necro, because apparently Necro, I can do this, so I'm gonna give you a burrito, and we're going to evolve you. Alright. 1742 physical attack. Alright. That's what I was afraid of. Coming of eggs? Buckle food. Hey, you're at what appears to be max HP. Now that I did that, we're gonna get rid of you. We're gonna put Necro back in the party. Presumably, the stat growth of Necro is going to be off the hizzle with shizzle, as some people would say. I have a feeling, though, that won't be the case. Alright, let's go meet the Guardian of the World Tree. I'm pretty sure I remember who it is. Pretty sure.
Yuan, so you're the Guardian of the World Tree.
Lloyd told me everything that's happened. So Ratatosk is beginning to awake.
Please. Please tell me what's going on. What do you know?
Emil, what do you think you are? The summoned spirit Ratatosk? Or are you a human?
Well, I want to be human.
What's the purpose of trying to figure out what Emil really is? Even if there's some other personality inside of him, Emil is still Emil.
That's what I would like to believe as well. That Emil's human kindness is also the kindness of the summoned spirit Ratatosk.
Then I guess I really am the summoned spirit Ratatosk.
Essentially, that is true. Lloyd and I have been working to prevent Ratatosk from wiping out humans and half-elves.
Then And you two have been trying to kill me. Just like Richter was trying to.
No. While Ratatosk is the summoned spirit of the giant Karlon tree, he is also the guardian of the Ginnungagap. Without Ratatosk, the Ginnungagap would open, and our world would become Niflheim's domain. We must make sure that never happens.
At the request of the summoned spirit Martel, we've been working to seal Ratatosk within the Ginnungagap.
Wait, what do you mean by that exactly?
We intend to bury Ratatosk and the Centurion's cores within the door as a permanent seal. It's the only way to ward off interference from Niflheim and protect mankind.
Why didn't you tell us all of this before? We could have helped.
We couldn't let Ratatosk know anything about what we were trying to do. Ratatosk has a vast network of monsters.
It wasn't safe to discuss our plan except near the World Tree. The tree is impervious to Ratatosk's influence thanks to the new name it received. Had Ratatosk known that we received these instructions from Martel, he would have sought the tree's new name and then stolen it away from her. If Ratatosk gained possession of the tree, we would have no means to oppose him. And all of you already know the name of the World Tree.
That doesn't mean we would have said anything. We promised Martel that until the World Tree was stable, we wouldn't speak of its new name.
But you mustn't forget the cores. They're beacons for ill intent that can cause their owners and everyone around them to go mad. If you were affected, you could have easily spoken the tree's name without meaning to.
But what about Lloyd?
As the name-giver of the World Tree, I had Martel's protection. The core doesn't affect those blessed by the tree's summoned spirit.
But wait a minute. Why are you telling me all of this right now? Don't you remember? I'm Ratatosk.
As Ewan said, we want to believe in you, Emil.
Huh?
Think about it, Emil. Have you ever, even once, enjoyed hurting someone? Even as Ratatosk's true will began to show itself, Emil didn't disappear. We want to believe that that has meaning. That Emil is not an artificially created personality. It's another spirit within Ratatosk. His conscience.
So what you're saying is that, even if Ratatosk wakes up, there's a chance he won't try to destroy everyone?
Yes. If Ratatosk isn't the enemy, there's no need for us to seal him within the Ginnungagap. That's why I'll protect Emil, and Ratatosk's conscience. Maybe together we can find a way for everyone to live in peace.
Thank you, Lloyd.
We must find a way to merge the two personalities of Emil and Ratatosk into one single entity.
If Emil's personality is able to survive, then Ratatosk will no longer be our enemy.
And what if I disappear?
We'll seal Ratatosk inside the Ginnungagap.
What'll happen to Emil's memory if we merge his two personalities into one?
We have no idea. Maybe only the stronger of the two will remain, or they could mix together.
Wait a minute. So you're saying there's no way to find out? Well, that's just the same as telling Emil he could die.
You're right. That's why we asked Martel if there was a good way to do this.
She told us to seek the help of the summoned spirit of heart in Asalia. I will give you all Rayards. With them, you can travel far more efficiently.
Thank you for your help.
Emil, I hope you understand that there's no guarantee this will keep you safe, but it's all we have right now. Of course, it's ultimately your choice. I'll leave the decision up to you.
I'll go and see the summoned spirit of heart.
All right then, let's go.
Lloydo. What you got, Lloyd? Level 50. Wow, max HP? Yo, what is this stuff you've got? Evil sword forged by Verger. Mumbane. Can't remove stuff from you. Have so much HP. You level. Oh, everybody's level 50 now. Mumbane. Oh, you don't have max HP, but everybody else does. Come on, man. Yeah, that's... Got 4 more. Okay, let's save. I'm gonna sit down because I'm tired of standing up.
You all knew the World Tree's name, but hid it from us.
Sorry, Mr. Tenabe.
I suppose I can forgive you. After all, the World Tree is no longer under the dominion of Lord Ratatosk. It has been entrusted to a new tree spirit.
Oh, right, which is apparently named Martel as well. Does it have some connection to the goddess Martel?
I wouldn't call it a connection. They're one and the same thing.
What? Think of it this way. There was this woman worshipped as a goddess. She risked her life to regenerate the world, and then she was reborn as a tree spirit.
So the goddess became a summoned spirit? This world doesn't have a goddess anymore? What about the angels of Crucius?
I cannot say for certain whether or not any gods exist, but Crucius, the host of angels so revered by the Church of Martel, no longer exists in this world.
They set out for a destination much, much farther away than the heavens.
Then they abandoned humanity?
There comes a time when all children must fend for themselves. Perhaps we should think of ourselves as having reached adulthood.
I see. But now that we're without a goddess, what will become of the Church of Martel?
Jerry's still out on that one. They might go on worshipping a god that's no longer there, or maybe they'll change their focus to Martel in her spirit form. Whatever the case, the Church of Martel is on the decline. It may just fade away on its own.
Do you think it's actually the guy Ratatosk blasted in the memory that is evil? There's a possibility of that for sure.
Lloyd, do you have a moment?
Sure, what is it?
I existed in this world even before it was divided in two. This was before the existence of both Crucius and the goddess Martel, and naturally the religion founded in her name.
Right, I guess that makes sense. The Church of Martel wasn't formed until after the world split.
It was way back then that I first met a half-elf by the name of Martel. She had a brother, younger than she by some years. He was called Mythos, the boy now known as Mythos the Hero.
You met Mythos?
Yes, they were very close. At that time, they were searching for some way to save this world. The goddess Martel, Mythos the Hero. I cannot believe that the name of Mythos' sister was mere coincidence. Does this mean that the origin of the Church of Martel is...
Yes, it's just as you suspect.
Then the spirit of this new tree truly is the Martel I once knew.
It's not only Martel, though.
Whatever became of Mythos? Have you heard anything?
When we regenerated the world, Mythos lent us his power.
Is that true? Then where is he now?
Mythos became the World Tree, or at least that's what I believe.
Huh?
Oh. Otto Village. Didn't they say we need to go to Asalia?
Sorry I couldn't say anything earlier.
Lloyd!
Hey, we figured you had your reasons, but still you gotta let us join in the fun too.
I plan to from now on.
Please count on us.
Besides, now that we're not spending all our time worrying about you, we can really focus on the task at hand.
I don't know. Having Lloyd with us might give us more to worry about than ever before.
What was that, Genus?
I believe you'll be forced to endure accusations and aspersions wherever we go. Are you up to it?
I'll just have to work to win back the trust I've lost, one day at a time. I think that's all I can do.
And we'll be there to help you.
Hey, it's good to be back, everyone.
One thing that I don't think they've addressed is that aren't all the Centurions necessary to control all the monsters and make sure all the mana is flowing? You know, I believe they mentioned something along those lines in the past. So, if the plan is to seal Ratatosk and the Centurions into the door of the Gunungagap, then they wouldn't be able to, you know, do the purpose that they originally wanted to do, which means that the world will be thrown into chaos and everybody will die.
Lloyd, you're really something.
How so?
Well, I could be the being who might destroy this world, but you called me your friend. You put your trust in me.
There's nothing special about that. Besides, you're the one that's incredible.
Huh?
I've seen the way you lived in spite of what you are. That's how I know I was right to believe in you. I really like guys like you.
Really?
Well then, Lloyd, you should also live in a way that merits the trust of others.
Professor?
I recall giving you some homework 6 months ago. I assume you've completed all of it?
Professor, I'm 19 years old. I've memorized my multiplication tables. Haven't I studied enough?
Silence. Ever since the world was restored, you've done nothing but travel. You have yet to finish the curriculum. I will see that you finish what you've started.
Come on.
Lloyd.
Ah, yes. So, Ewan is my favorite character from Tales of Symphonia 1. And when I first played this game, I was like, man, this game is whack. But when Ewan showed up, I was like, oh snaps, they brought him back. That's so crazy. So crazy. I don't think the game was whack, but as I mentioned before, it's like it's so far down there.
So the Guardian of the World Tree?
Ewan.
Right, Ewan. Is he an acquaintance?
We crossed paths when we were restoring the world.
He always looks a bit cross, but he's really doing all he can to find happiness.
Actually, Colette, that's not exactly...
I think I know what you mean. He looks like he doesn't have much happiness in his life.
Really?
That's one way to say it. You could also say the guy's just got no luck.
Hey guys, let's stop talking about him behind his back, okay? Don't forget, he helped us out quite a bit.
Then again, he's caused his fair share of trouble, too.
Sounds like a pretty complicated guy.
I guess good looks aren't everything.
I don't know if they ever explain how he became the guardian of the tree, though. I don't remember any of that.
So, Presea, you have a thing for paw pads?
Yes. I like how soft and springy they are. Regal and I are members of the Paw Pad Playmate Society.
Yes.
Huh? What the heck is that?
It's a recreational club sponsored by the Lezareno Group.
Oh, sign me up too!
We'd love to have you, Genus.
They even have a Paw Pad Club?
I guess the Lezareno Company is not to be trifled with.
I think the idea is that Ratatosk is also the origin of monsters, so he would be a good target to seal to fend off the other realm. That's an interesting idea. Also an interesting idea. I just don't see how they're going to... Like, they seal him off, they solve one problem, but they create another problem along the way, you know? Where the world just descends into chaos, and it's like, yeah, you're fending off the demons, but you're really not doing anything else. So, you know, rough times. Zelos all the way, his attitude speaks to you. Zelos is pretty silly. I don't blame you for liking Zelos. Got a pretty funny personality. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be. Oh my, but if it isn't the Chosen One, it's been a long time. Will you be making use of our hot spring? Oh wow, a hot spring. Marta, you know, the water here will make your skin as soft as silk. Fancy a bath. With a meal? Oh my, should I? What? Who said anything about that? This hot spring sure does bring back some memories. Come on, let's have a soak. Okay. Most excellent. So would the ladies like to go first, or perhaps the men? Let's go with you. Alright, ladies first, as they say. Alright, I can't wait. Not again. You're a little too into this. Come on, man, cut it out. He's right, Zelos. Please, stop this. You know this is wrong. Don't you feel bad? I'm listening to them talk, okay? Lord Emil, let's leave this fool and go back outside. But if I'm not here, he'll peek in on them. Tina, those are amazing. What? Seriously. Rain, not you too. What did you do to make them so big? What do you mean? Come on, tell us. I'm as flat as a pancake. And you're... Well, sounds like Miss Jubilees is living up to her name, while Colette's the same old ironing board. If Colette's an ironing board, then the same goes for Lady Marta as well. Marta's an ironing board? What are you calling an ironing board? Lord Emil, run. Undini, I believe is how they pronounce that. Go nab the peeping Tom hiding back there. Poor Lloyd. It's Lloyd again. Again? When we came here on our last journey, we caught Lloyd spying on us then, too. That's despicable. Means you still haven't learned your lesson. Lloyd, is that true? We can still trust you, right? Got it all wrong. A repeat offender, and you're still trying to make excuses, you peeping Tom. Poor Lloyd. He didn't deserve it. Actually, I might be able to get that. I can. Wonder Chef. I knew this looked suspicious. Fried rice. I went to the place where I get my dumpling. I think I talked about this earlier, but or earlier in the week. They have fried rice there. I think the fried rice that I got there was pretty decent, but could have been better. It was the chicken one though. You know, maybe I'll get like the beef one next or something like that. The ultimate labyrinth that appears on a whim. It said it connects to the abyss of the world. I could have sworn they said we need to go back to Thessalia. Get like the heart.
Corinne.
Who's that, Sheena?
Corinne was a friend of mine. He was an artificial summon spirit created in Meltokyo.
He had such cute paw pads.
Yes, he did indeed.
Oh, that's right. You're a summoner. Is Corinne with you now?
No, not anymore. He was reborn as the summon spirit of Heart, Various.
That's the summon spirit we're gonna see now.
That's right. It brings back a lot of memories.
Various, a summon spirit, just like me.
You can bond.
I'd forgotten how handy Rayards are.
Hey, I agree with you for once, Shorty. I've always said a beautiful creature like myself belongs high in the majestic sky.
Beautiful? You? The dictionary in your brain has its definitions reversed.
I have to agree, though. I've never felt anything quite like riding a Rayard. I mean, what person hasn't dreamt of flying?
Seems to me we were doing just fine on foot.
Is the Rayard not to your liking, Lady Marta?
It's just, what keeps a hunk of metal like that in the air?
It's thanks to Wiener's Law.
That's Werner's Law, Colette.
Yeah, but there's nothing protecting you. If you fall, you'll die.
Actually, we crashed in a Rayard once, but we're still here to tell about it.
Marta, are you afraid of heights?
Of course not. I just don't understand why everybody's so in love with the stupid Rayards, that's all.
Lloyd, it's you!
Dad, I'm back!
It's good to see ya.
I hope you don't mind looking after Noise for a little while longer.
You do what you need to do, and don't worry about a thing back home. That's what being a man is all about.
Yeah, abandoning your responsibilities and going off on who knows what to do, who knows what.
Right.
I envy you and your dad. I was never able to get along very well with my relatives.
If you've got the desire, it's not too late to try. You still have time.
Yeah, go over there and be like, I'm Lord Ratatosk. Bow before me or I'll crush your pitiful skulls.
What do you mean?
You can do anything as long as you don't give up. Of course, I know that's not really true for everything. But that's no reason to stop trying.
You're very sure of yourself.
A lot of people tell me that. If I am, it's only because of the strength I got from my dad and everyone else. That's why I want to give my strength to others. That includes you, Emil.
I feel like I understand why everyone stood up for you. I'm not sure if I'll ever be like you, but I'm happy I at least got the chance to know you.
I'm myself and you're you. We're all different. That's what makes us all important. So let's go and see Various and find a way to keep you around.
They really did Lloyd dirty in this game. I have to admit.
It's been quite a while.
Yes, this is where our last journey began.
Really?
Yeah, it's where I received the Oracle and set out to regenerate the world.
A lot happened. It's not like all that much time has gone by, but somehow, it seems like it all happened so long ago.
It's sort of a strange feeling.
Huh?
I thought I'd never forgive the Chosen and her companions for causing the giant tree to lose control. But now I find myself traveling with those very people.
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. I was the one who didn't understand. A Chosen has her own life to live. You have a past and a present. You didn't just appear out of nowhere to kill Mom.
We all play the starring roles in our own stories. When those other than ourselves appear on stage, we tend to view them only as minor characters.
But in the end, it doesn't work that way.
Realizing that may be the first step towards becoming an adult.
Well, I don't know about all that. Everybody a minor character. You suckafu. Why are you level 50? You get out the way.
Ready?
Man, they really want me to do this puzzle, huh?
So Various is here?
Well, actually, he's inside people's hearts. So I think we'll be able to meet him no matter where we are. It's just that I think it might be easiest to contact him here.
Okay.
Emil.
What's the matter, Marta?
No, it's nothing. I'm sorry. Don't worry about it.
Oh, doesn't this guy, like, spawn them or something? Did I lose the block that I dropped? Did. That attack is so cool. Come on, man. We had 4 Earths right there. Boy, Sly's just chilling back there. Like, need you to do something useful. Headbutt? Doesn't sound very useful. Oh. I can only put this in the specific color. That's annoying. That makes this puzzle even more obnoxious than it needed to be.
Ready?
Thing fusion! Damn it! Damn it!
Ready?
Okay, and now I need to choose. Go. Looks like there's something there, so I should probably go there first. I see. I'm asleep. Alright, we taking a giga damage. What level are these guys? 53.
Ready? Ready?
No spellcasting.
Ready?
You pig!
Either we're just not doing a lot of damage to these guys, or they just have a lot of HP. Squad, you suck a fool.
Ready?
Demon Fang!
I feel like maybe I should be like in hindsight, maybe it was better to have 2 casters instead of 2 frontliners.
Ready?
Demon Fang!
Ready?
Because, well, it's nice to have 2 people or 2 monsters up in the front lines, you know, doing the frontline things. Having 2 casters, especially for boss fights, probably works out quite nice. Sword Rain Alpha. Brainstorm. That costs 1 blue mana. Draw 3 cards, put 2 cards back on the top of your deck.
Ready?
Such a good card. I can't believe they reprinted it. Oh my god. One. Blue is kind of annoying. And to make sure that there weren't whatchamacallits over here. What is this guy? Burbolg. Holy symbol. The holy symbol is you recover HP. Yeah, That's pretty good. Give you one of those. Just in case I need to use Marta. Those. Like it's time to mark. You know, when it said the seal was weakening, I thought I needed to find more thing. Guess not. I need a save point. Can I get a save point?
Marta, what's wrong? You haven't been acting like yourself.
I want to say something that you're probably not going to like.
What?
I don't want you to go away. I mean it. But if your personality stays, that means Ratatosk will disappear, right? Ratatosk saved me just like you did.
Yeah.
Lloyd said that every single person is important because we're all different. So, what about Ratatosk?
He wants to destroy the world.
You're very important to me. But I don't want Ratatosk to disappear either. I'm sorry. I know I'm being awful. I know telling you this is only going to give you more things to worry about.
No, not at all. I've been thinking about the same thing too.
Hey, you two, try to keep up.
We're coming. Marta, I'll figure something out. So don't worry, okay?
Okay.
Want to buy a save point.
Hey now, Marta, my sweet. You look as though you've put your foot in your mouth and didn't much care for the taste.
Leave me alone, Zelos.
You took a question you haven't even answered for yourself and piled it on Emil's shoulders. But you knew you were doing it as you did it, and you regret it. Am I wrong?
What do you mean? What question?
I mean the one that goes, let's see now, which Emil do I like the best?
You're wrong! Both Emils are important to me. After all, they're both
Emil. You're not mistaken there. That's why it's hurting you so much.
But then what should I have done? I knew what I was saying was unfair, but I couldn't stand to have the other Emil just disappear.
If that's really what you think, you should stand by it.
What?
If that's your true feeling, then be straight with it. Don't say things to Emil that you'll only regret as soon as they leave your lips. He's got more to deal with than any of us. If you honestly don't want to lose any part of him, then you did the right thing in saying so.
Zelos.
Both personalities are Emil. It's only natural for you to fall in love with both. They're the same person. All that's left is to believe in him and wait.
Right. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, Zelos. All divide. Fancy. Here's my save points. And that's also where I'm gonna be calling it quits for today. I know, I'm such a jerk. You know, could have potentially beat the game today, you know, only 2 more hours, but I don't actually know how long this chapter is gonna be. It could be another 2 hours, it could be another 3 hours, and then Chapter 9 could be another 3 hours or 4 hours or, you know, whatever it's going to be. So, I'm gonna play it safe here. But yeah, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. I don't see anybody streaming, so I will be back Monday, 7 a.m. Pacific, to continue with some more Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World. Next Thursday on the 8th, at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, I will be co-streaming the Game Awards I should be joined by Dante and Jeff. And maybe I'll reach out to some other people to see if anybody else wants to join or what have you. But, you know, all the European people, that's, you know, pretty late, and all the other people are probably working. So, you know, it's going to be rough times. But, yeah. See ya the next time I see you. Peace.